This is a really interesting chat that's coming up. A best-selling author, Bruce Holsinger's newest novel has been touted as thought-provoking and timely. It's a psychological thriller, and his storytelling is also gaining attention from celebrities like Oprah Winfrey, who made the book her book club pick of the month. Culpability is a fictional family drama exploring the very real way AI is shaping our lives. And Bruce Holsinger joins us live now with more on this. Good morning, sir. It's nice to see you, Bruce.
Good morning. Thank you so much for having me.
Congratulations. Your book is getting so much buzz. People are very excited about this. I'd love to talk about how you came up with this idea. I mean, it's certainly very timely. There is so much artificial intelligence in our day-to-day right now. And there's also a lot of conversation over, ethics and moral compass and how to use this. Where did you come up with the idea for this book?
Well, the idea really began weirdly with the setting. My family went down to this kind of rustic estate on the Chesapeake Bay during the pandemic. And there was this really odd estate right next door that had been razed to the ground. And there was a helipad. There was a tech mogul who lived. And I just had this setting in my mind as the place to place this novel. And then as a few years passed, I kind of layered in artificial intelligence. The story begins with a family of 5 in an autonomous minivan. They're going to a lacrosse tournament. They have this really horrible accident. And then the twist of the novel is that both that the car is driving itself and that the kids all in the van and the parents all feel some level of responsibility for this accident. Mm-hmm. So it's a suspenseful drama that tries to think about those issues of moral responsibility in this age of self-driving cars, drones, chatbots, and so on.
Mm-hmm. It also raises, a conversation that I think many of us have had or even considered, the idea that, for example, the autonomous cars, and we see those in use and the training that's underway right now, if there was, say, some sort of horrible accident, who would be responsible and how to kind of unpack something like that.
Exactly. Yeah. And the ethics teams at these companies developing these cars think about that a lot. There are philosophers who write on the ethics of automation and the ethics of drones. So in my research for the novel, I read a lot of that kind of material. One of my characters, Lorelei Shaw, she's the kind of moral conscience of the novel. She's a world leader in the field of ethical AI. And, we learn as the novel goes along, as the family struggles in the aftermath of this accident, we learn about her role. We read some of her writing in a kind of book within a book that's presented as Culpability goes along.
That's so interesting. How did your thoughts on AI change, if at all, while you were researching this book and coming together with the storyline?
Yeah, well, I think I became a little more frightened about what's going on with AI and the threats to our autonomy. I'm a teacher at the University of Virginia, and so I worry about my students. I worry about myself, and how these large language models, how these autonomous kind of systems, seem to be kind of, threatening our own autonomy in some ways.
I mean, it's really taking off, right? It's something that you see more and more. Yeah. So many people are relying on, maybe without even giving it a second thought. I'd also love to know what you think of the response of your book so far. I mean, Oprah saying this is the book club pick of the month. What did that mean to you as an author?
Oh, it was just overwhelming. If you're an author and you write, it's like getting hit by lightning. But in a good way. And I was just kind of shocked when she called me, and it's just a huge honor. I mean, there's 100 other books published this month that could have gotten picked by her, and I just feel so lucky about it.
That's wonderful. All right, well, Bruce Holsinger, we certainly appreciate you taking the time to speak with us about your novel, and we wish you all the best. I mean, this is such an important and timely conversation. And, it's the summer. People want to pick up a good read, so this is wonderful to see. Thank you, sir, for your time.